Hi, good morning, it's Patsy. I thought I'd do a quick catch up with you because I haven't had a chance to come on for the last week. Things have been hectic. We've got family from Ireland staying with us after the sad loss of my husband's mum. So it's just been one of those weeks where I just haven't had the time to do anything online in great detail. But I have had some new decks come, and I thought I'd come on and share with you. Um, they're all older decks. They're not anything new, or most people have probably seen these. But the first one I'm going to show you is the Vintage Wisdom Oracle. Um, these are a gorgeous deck. I'm not going to go through the book and everything because I'm sure everybody's seen these, and if not, there'll be walkthroughs, complete walkthroughs. But I was so impressed with these cards. I mean, the backs on them are absolutely stunning, and the card stock is wonderful. It's a matte finish, and the actual card stock is good. They're so easy to shuffle, and the images on these are absolutely lovely. I absolutely love these, and I've been using them a lot since I got them, and I really enjoy them. I've got nothing bad to say about these cards, and they're one that I've wanted for a while, but I kept putting off and buying other stuff, and then now I'm wondering why I kept putting them off, because like I said, I can see that I'm going to use these for quite a lot of readings, but there you go. So that's the first deck, the Vintage Wisdom Oracle by Victoria Mosley, and like I said, I absolutely adore those. The second deck that I'm going to show you, I only received yesterday. This is another one what I kept putting off and putting off and putting off. It kept going in my basket, out of my basket, in my basket. The Green Witch Tarot. I only got these come yesterday, and again, I won't go through the book, and it's a good book. I won't go through the book or all the cards again, because this is a deck that's been around for a while, and there'll be walkthroughs on them on YouTube. That's the back, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to get them because they're going to look lovely on the altar for Yule and Christmas. So some of the card names have changed, like we've got the Horned God there, and the She there is, so some of the names have changed, but they're recognisable. But again, the images are absolutely lovely, and I did use these a little bit last night. Done a deck interview, and I'd done a couple of personal readings with them, and they was really good. They was really good. I have the Everyday Witch, and I thought, I've got the Everyday Witch. I don't really need the Green Witch, but they're completely different. They are completely different, and again, the card stock is very similar to, probably a bit better actually than the Everyday Witch, but I love how they're borderless, and I loved how they read, and I just adore them. So that's another new deck that I've got. Like I said, I'm going to look forward to working with that, especially through December. That'll go on the altar, because I just love how the backs will match that time of year. So that's the second deck I want to show you that we got. The third deck that I got is another one. This is three that I've had in there for a long time, and I kept putting them in and out, and the Goddess Oracle by Amy Sophia Marishinsky. And again, this is going to be one that's been around a while, so there'll be lots of walkthroughs and everything on this one. I wanted to get to know the goddesses a little better than that I do now. I know some, but not all of them. So I thought I would get these, and I would use it mainly to start with as a journal prompts for each goddess rather, and oh sorry, I'm trying to get this bottom card out. Yeah, so I thought I'd journal with each card and find out what I can, and who I feel connected to, etc. And I thought these cards was a great way of doing it. I don't like the back. I mean, I think the image is fine, but I don't think we needed the Goddess Oracle on there. I think that would have been so much better if that wasn't on there and we just had, and not these white edges. Why they? I mean, I'll show you the cards in some of them, and yes, you know, they've got this white board around all of them, so you know, taking that back off isn't going to make much difference, I don't think. And then I think they need to be edged in black as well, because the images on the back doesn't call for the white borders. They're so dark then with these white borders, but I really wish they wouldn't have put the names. But this is the card. You get like the goddess name and the keyword, but I hadn't heard of a lot of these goddesses, and the ones that I have heard of I don't always know a great deal about. So I thought if I got this deck and chose one a day, and then I could do work with them daily and see who I felt connected to and find out more about them before I actually start using it as a deck, because it'd be no good to me using this as a deck at the minute because I know very little about the goddesses, and that's why I kept putting it off buying it. But then I thought, well, the only way I am actually going to learn is by, you know, doing work on them, and this is such a good way for me to learn about them. So this is another deck that and I'm really looking forward to starting that. Like I said, my house is a bit too manic at the minute to do too much, but I am looking forward to doing that. So those are the 3 new decks that I've got the last few days, last week, what have you. I have one more that I'm waiting for, and I'm really excited to get that, but it hasn't come yet. The Stretch Tarot, but it hasn't arrived yet. I ordered that last Friday. And another thing I wanted to quickly mention was that an update on 2 previous decks that I bought, because these are the 2 that I've been working with the last week or 2. So I thought I'd just give you an update on how I feel that they are working with me. The first one is the Joie de Vivre by Paulina Cassidy. Again, I haven't took the backs off, and I don't know, you know, if I don't know if I will or I won't. I'm still undecided. But I absolutely love this deck. I mean, I am being drawn quite a bit lately to Fae energy, and these do remind me of a Fae energy. And I was a bit concerned because they're quite busy, whether I'd be able to work with them but they work lovely, and I love using these cards. I really do enjoy working with these, and they give me the messages, whether, you know, whether they need to hit me hard or whatever. The images don't stop them from doing that. But these have done some wonderful readings for me personally. I haven't used them on clients or anything else. I've only so far used them on myself, for my daily readings, and if I want to do any personal work sort of thing, then I'm using these, and they've been excellent. I do have another one of Paulina Cassidy's. I do have the Spirit Song, the animal based one, but I find that I tend to go more for this than the Spirit Song. But then that's probably because this, like I said, reminds me of Fae energy, and I don't really work an awful lot with animal energy that the Spirit Song is. So this is the Joie de Vivre. And if anybody has been thinking about it but thinking all the images are a bit, you know, I'm not really going to get great messages from them, then I can only tell you that, you know, my experience is it delivers a message. However hard and is to listen to, it will still deliver that message. But yes, I am so pleased I got this. I'm so very pleased I got this deck, because I adore it. So that's that one. And the other deck that I've been working a lot with the last couple of weeks is one of the recent ones that I showed is the Nicoletta Chakotay, is that how you spell it? Tarot. There's the backs. I did a bit of a walkthrough on these. I did get the Oracle as well. I'm not finding that I like the Oracle as much as the Tarot. I mean, it's still cute and I have been using it, but I've not been finding it spot on like I am doing this tarot. This tarot, even though it has these childlike images, and you think, you know, no, it's one of these decks what make me go, wow, really? It delivers what it needs to deliver to me, even if it's a punch between the eyes. Do you know what I mean? It's very blunt with me, tells me exactly as it is, and I am so much enjoying working with this deck as well. This one and the Joie de Vivre I've been working daily with one way or another. And even when it comes to the end of November and I change the decks, I think them two are still going to stay on my altar because I am thoroughly enjoying working with them. I know the artwork probably isn't everyone's cup of tea, and I know there's been controversy around these cards, but I can only give my opinion. And there's some cards you think, oh yeah, right, okay, where did that come from? That doesn't even really go with what it's, but I just work with them intuitively, as well as some, you know, I use intuition as well as the basic meanings of cards, but it just sometimes gives you a different perspective on a reading and on a card, and I just find them really hard hitting. Again, I haven't used it on anyone because, like I said, my life's been that busy this week. I haven't done readings for other people, so it's only been readings for myself again, and all I can say is yes, they've been spot on with me, and yes, I'm so glad I bought this deck, and because I absolutely love it, and I shall carry on working with this. So that's what I've come on to do today, was just to update you on this new decks that I have, and the two decks, where I found the two decks that I've been mainly working with these last couple of weeks. And I'm sure I'll be back on as soon as I get the chance with the Stretch Tarot when it arrives. And also I have a book coming, should be here today, and I'll do a review on that, which I saw on Shuffle Tarot, Nina on Shuffle Tarot's YouTube. You should check her out. She does some lovely readings, etc. on there, and there's a couple of readings that I'd like to try, but I'm just waiting for the book to come, and but also the other tarot deck, the Stretch Tarot, because I want to do some past life and spirit readings, and I think the Stretch Tarot is going to be the best one to go forward with in doing those readings. So I will be back. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.